If you have read or already reading Conspiracy Against the Human Race, then look no further than Songs of a Dead Dreamer and Grimscribe. The fully formed ideas written in Conspiracy Against the Human Race has its foundation in the form of surreal, hypnagogic hallucinations with Songs of a Dead Dreamer and Grimscribe. When I reviewed My Work Is Not Yet Done by Ligotti in 2016, I wasn't prepared to be led down a long corridor full of shadows, with Kafka poking his dark head out of one doorway, and as I floated past, there was Bruno Schultz loping towards me. Lovecraft was in one room looking forlornly out the window, and Poe was laying down on a single bed in another, propped up with a couple of pillows, a drink in hand. From the very first story, The Frolic, where you are seduced into a comfortable lounge room with a relaxed atmosphere, a conversation over drinks between a wife and her husband about the day's events, something that many couples do at the end of the working day. Now, I won't tell you anymore, but The Frolic would be described as the most normal story in the collection. Although it has one thing in common with the rest of the stories, which is the ongoing uncomfortable and unsettling feeling as the dialogue skirts around the edges, building to a terrifying conclusion as you arrive at a very awful and depressing end. The surreal landscapes of peaked roofs with crooked houses down crooked streets, of towns and places that are stuck in time and that nothing is progressing or developing. As I was absorbed into these worlds, I got a sense that the author felt a real comfort and warmth within these domains of self-created worldview. The first story sticks to a format that is easily digested, but as I progressed through the stories, I got the feeling Ligotti started to do away with plot and went towards creating atmosphere and dread. Don't expect conventional horror. This is literature that may be best consumed in small portions. There is a lot going on as I found the writing dense, and I kept getting an underlying and nagging message which wore me down as I tried to machete my way through the wordy prose. The common themes were that something awful is going on, that everything is a parody or wearing a mask, and a constant pervading unease. Some of the reader reviews I have scanned on the main book review sites have been scathing of Grimscribe and Dead Dreamer, not directing their outrage at the quality of Ligotti's writing, but as a direct physical and emotional response, with words like suffocating, buried beneath prose that becomes so expanded, which, like Lovecraft, at times these passages can read meaningless. Although I find it's the long, dense prose that draws you in as you concentrate as hard as you can on the storyline. And it's at that point of utter mental exhaustion you start to get a handle on any underlying message Ligotti may be trying to relay to the poor reader. But then again, any message is pointless and it won't help you. I will leave you with this quote from the book. Life is a nightmare that leaves its mark upon you in order to prove that it is in fact real. Thanks for watching. I know it's been a long time between drinks. I will upload more reviews of Thomas Ligotti's writing again as I stick to this format. And if you feel like, you can always like and or subscribe. Info and links below. Bye for now.